It's Sunday. You know what that means. It's time for the Sunday Scanners video where we're going to look over a handful of the custom coded stock scanners that I have created and look at some potential trade setups entering this week. The first scanner we're going to look at, I call my runners scanner. In reality, it's just a continuation scanner. What stocks have been strong in both their price action and their volume that we should be looking at for potential bullish continuation into this week. First stock we're looking at, LUMN, Lima Uniform Mike November. And you'll notice as well, I also have my associated runner strategy running as well, just so you can see when this stock first appeared on this scanner. Every scanner that I have created also has a trade strategy along with it. So on a stock like LUMN, you can see that this first appeared on this scanner and the strategy entered at $1.38 roughly. And the stock is now trading on Friday. It broke over 650. So it's still on the scan, but it has been on the scan for a while. And this trade is already crushing. So keep an eye for continued continuation, sure, on LUMN, but just know it has already been in for a while. So maybe avoid the chase, but still worth keeping an eye on. APDN, Alpha Pi Delta November. This stock is just now entering the scanner. It just bought actually at the close of Thursday, which had already a really, really nice day Friday, but with this little bit of pullback, this stock just now entering the scanner once again. APDN. Next, GDC, Golf Delta Charlie. This stock just entering on this scanner. Did have a pretty massive pullback though. It's on the scanner because this day was really strong on a lot of volume, but had sort of a massive pullback at the end. So maybe worth keeping an eye on still, but we'll see how that one ends up. Last one we're going to look at, ASTS. This stock has been on an absolute tear, as I'm sure most of you know. I know my subscribers will know because we've been talking about this stocks on our Sunday scanners the last few months, hell. And as you can see, the runner strategy has been in this stock since it was trading below 550. Now, obviously trading up at 38 for a ridiculous win. I mean, this stock has just been a money printer for me lately. Very, very nice move, ASTS. Once again, already made a huge move, starting to pull back a little bit, but definitely one you want to keep on your watch list for potential continuation into next week. Next, let's look at some reversal setups. This scanner is going to be looking for stocks that are strong on their daily, but currently on a dip. I also have my reversal strategy turned on as well here. And as you will notice, my reversal strategy scales into positions and then looks to exit really on first sign of bounce. So that's what I'm looking to do to these stocks, right? Begin to scale into them. The first one we'll look at here, IMMR, India Mike Romeo, strong stock on a dip. You can see the reversal strategy just had a pretty nice win on it, beginning to scale in again. Next, LU, Lima Uniform, strategies not yet traded this, but strong stock currently on a dip. STNG, Sierra Tango November Golf. This stock has been trading very well with the reversal strategy. Nice dips into sell, into dip, into sell, into dip, into sell. It's dipping again, beginning to scale in. We'll see where it goes from here. Next, QURE, Quebec Uniform Romeo Echo. Once again, no past trades on it, but it has reached the point of weakness now where the dip is considered large enough for it to begin appearing on this scanner. The last one we'll talk about, MCK, Mike Charlie Kilo. This stock has been entering for a little while, actually. Obviously, this had a pretty massive kind of gap down, big dip. So even this push here wasn't quite enough, I guess, to hit the sell condition, but just continuing to scale into this trade, looking for that reversal bounce to potentially happen this week as well. If you're interested in any of these scanners or strategies that you are seeing being run in this video, they're all available on my website, daytradingstrategies.net. There's a link in the top of the description down below. But why I'm really bringing this up is because I don't only have indicators and scanners and stuff built within thinkorswim. I also have a handful of FinViz screeners. And if you don't know, FinViz is just a website, so anybody can access these. And let's look at the best under $5. Let's take a look at the best stocks that are potentially buys. I'm not telling you to go buy anything, right? But that are trading under $5. And let's take a look at some of the stocks on this list. And just quickly before we do, I don't know if you all noticed the filters on that screener, but this is much more of a fundamental screener. What this is doing is it's, of course, looking for stocks under $5, obviously, but that have growing sales and revenues. This is for ticker TUYA, and this is the quarter-over-quarter revenue. And you can see over the last 4 or 5 quarters, they have had growing revenue. And that's what all the stocks on this list are going to look like. So it's more of a underlying fundamental checking kind of scanner. Hey, this stock is cheap, but has strong performance. For continuity's sake, here is the daily chart of that ticker TUYA, Tango Uniform Yankee Alpha. As you can see, trading currently at $1.60, currently a little bit weak over the last few months, but as you saw, has growing revenues, so one to keep on a watch list somewhere tucked away. I've gone ahead and I've moved the scanner over to my other monitor here. Let's go through a few more stocks. Next, ZDGE, Zulu Delta Golf Echo, another stock on the scanner. POW, POWW, this is another one. And then next and last one that we'll go over, JRSH. Actually, let me give you one more because this one has really light volume. That's kind of a crap stock. You don't want to be, you like to avoid real low volume stocks like that one, right? So let me give you one more. That is HEPS, Hotel Echo Papa Sierra. Those are your kind of stocks, maybe not necessarily that you expect to take off next week like some of our other scanners, but maybe ones to tuck away if you're looking for cheap stocks. Keep an eye on their macros, obviously, just like any ticker that you see in this video or any video. Do your own research, but worth going over with you guys. Last, let's take a look at our MACD Golden Cross indicator. I've turned on the MACD indicator down here, and really all this is looking at is stocks that have a move from the red MACD histogram to the green MACD histogram. And I, of course, have also turned on the associated strategy with this scanner. First, BILI, Bravo, India, Lima, India, getting its MACD Golden Cross up. AUR, Alpha Uniform Romeo, just had a really nice day on Friday. Look at this. And this is sort of why I love looking at these scanners. I would have never known that AUR had such a nice day on Friday if it wasn't appearing on a scanner like this. Obviously, this stock's been really strong. The strategy's been really crushing it on this stock and getting another nice move there. One to keep an eye on, DJT. This is obviously Trump's stock, but this is not a good performing stock, but is getting its MACD cross move up. Maybe worth keeping an eye on. Obviously, this one has a lot of other external pressures on it. I would tend to avoid stocks like this anyway because it's so much anything related to the campaign or politics right now. There's just so much more to it than like chart setups, right? So many other third-party factors. So keep an eye on it or don't, up to you. Gap, did Gap just IPO? Is this Gap the clothing company? Did they just IPO? I don't know. I don't have a lot of information on this one. It looks like a brand new stock, so keep an eye on it or don't. It's up to you. BX, another one, had a nice day on Friday, beginning to get that move up. ENVX, also beginning to get a small move up. And then the last one we'll look at, because I want to end on a green with the strategy, BTDR, Bravo, Tango, Delta, Romeo, beginning to get its move up, beginning to get its MACD Golden Cross.